Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Warsword Conquest, Chaos Edition. Now, when we left off, we were in an enlisted army, and I know what you're thinking. Is this us? No, this is not us. This is Chaos Lord Brecker. Still, we are still in his army, but we are going to be making a very concerted effort now to leave. Now, on our Skaven Edition save file, I found out that it appears that Revolting is actually a little bit better than doing the companion trick. Now, that is a little bit curious to me, but I suppose, considering we do have, if we look here, we do have 41 relation. Really? Wow, okay, yeah, it's been quite a long time, as you may see by the date in the bottom right here. Yes, it's been around, well, maybe 150 days since last time we saw Targ Warcrush himself. So, yes, we've actually leveled up a little bit. I haven't leveled up any points just yet because I wanted to save that for the actual episode. And, as you may see, we have a little bit of different gear. Now I know what you're thinking. How did you do that? Well, I spent, well, the good part of maybe 60 to 90 days trying to level up once again in this guy's army, and as you can probably imagine, doing that while he is just running around Askraved, that is basically all he's done for the last 90 to 120 days, maybe even more than that, and thankfully enough he has a little bit of trainer skill, so that is the thing that has been leveling me up, and it's been a very hellish ride. So yes, that is why I did not have any content to put out yesterday, and today is, of course, the day when I'm recording this, and thankfully enough I actually took quite a bit of time out of my day to do a little bit more progress as well, because I played for about, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 hours yesterday, just letting this guy run around, and he didn't even engage anyone. He engaged like a couple of troll parties, and that was it. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but as you see, we do have a Chaos Warhorse now as well. We are an undivided champion instead of a Chaos Knight, a Khorne Chaos Knight, because, of course, one of you stated in the comments that the undivided champion is a little bit better, so I decided, well, let's do that. Let's get the better gear. And now, as a result, we're just going to go over here. Now, as you see, I have evened out things quite considerably here. I was trying to get 4 in riding skill. As you can see, we have 4 in riding skill now. And that, of course, makes it so that our horse is a lot easier to control once we have entered the battle. So, what are we going to do here first? Well, that is quite the pickle, because if we do not spec into anything here, then I suppose that we'll probably have to get, well, surgery? I think surgery would probably be pretty good, and maybe prisoner management as well, but I think surgery is probably going to be the best for us at the moment. And what are we going to spec into in terms of attributes? That is the only thing. So I think we'll go for some strength, maybe get to 15, and then we'll start leveling up our intelligence as well. So what do I want to spec this last point in? We could spec it in surgery again, or we could go for some trainer skill, but as I have currently seen on the Skaven save file, the trainer skill in this mod, as you may see by the values in the top right of the screen, is actually not that good. I mean, it's rather good when you get it to a higher level, but as you see, it only goes up by very small increments. So I was a little bit worried about speccing into that a little bit more than I have to, but maybe that would be a good idea. I think we'll spec 1 point into it just to get it rolling, and then we're going to be speccing into one-handed weaponry. We are using one-handed after all now. Oh, nope, we're not going to do that. We're going to be speccing into firearms, because I do have that pistol that we have yet to use. So let's do that. I'm thinking, shall I get horse archery? Should I get horse archery? Because it reduces the damage and accuracy penalties for archery and throwing from horseback. Does that make a difference to firearms? I'm pretty sure it would. So shall I do it? Well, let me know in the comments if we should spec into horse archery, but for now I'm going to be specking into surgery, and is that really worth it? It's probably not. Let's just go for a little bit more in surgery then, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, so, without further ado, we're now going to revolt against the commander, and yes, we are going to be taking the risk, and there we have it. Okay, so he is now 17 relation with us. We've lost a little bit of honor. We've also lost 10 relation with the Realm of Chaos itself, which is fine. Now, he is offering us a task here, but I do believe we have better things to do at the moment. And oh my goodness, I did not realize we were going to get this many, but it does appear as though we have left with a rather decent amount of units. As you can see here, we have some cavalry units. We have some more cavalry units, which are actually very impressive looking. We have some berserkers, which I'm not too happy about. Hunters, that's okay, it's not bad. Warrior of Corn is obviously very nice. 10 of them as well. Very good. And then we, of course, have some Marauder axe throwers too. Now, the great thing about this, as you may see, from the amount of days that I had to spend in this guy's army, I have made 18,740 gold. Also, I purchased, believe it or not, I actually purchased an enterprise at... where did I purchase it now? It was one of the big towns nearby. Let's just have a look here. Mount Veneer, I believe. Yes, Mount Veneer. That is where I purchased the Weavery and Dye Works, I believe it was. It cost me 10,000, and hopefully after a week we will see quite a bit of cash. And of course we do have only a weekly cost of 833, so we have a very good chance of doing quite well here. And I think we're actually going to be doing some quests for the village elders here, because one of you stated on, I believe it was another series of mine, that it would be a good idea to get some troop farms going. And by that, of course, they mean to increase the relation with many villages around your territory, and then we'll be able to hopefully recruit higher level units as well as a greater volume of units too. So, unfortunately it does not appear as though they need us for anything, not this village at least, but maybe we can go down over here, and if we see any trolls we could probably take those on as well. They do give a huge amount of experience after all. Now, do bear in mind that I might not be able to record for a very long time today, but that is mainly due to the fact that, oh my goodness, really? All the villagers don't need anything. Well, yes, but that was mainly due to the fact that it is extremely hot here, and yeah, I think it's around 32, so that is, well, it's quite hot for England, so yeah, do bear that in mind that I am in a non-ventilated room, with the window closed, of course, because I don't want anything to interrupt my sound recording here. And now, as you may see, I had actually, well, participated in a tournament when Chaos Lord Brecker was at one of the towns, because believe it or not, he does like to participate in quite a few tournaments, and I decided to dedicate the tournament to his daughter. But, as you can see, alas, as we know, my father Chaos Lord Brecker will not permit me to see you. However, I believe that I can arrange a way for you to enter undetected. So, we are going to be visiting Chaos Lady Reader very soon. And let's just get a couple more of these. Shall we try for some tasks? No. Wow, it appears that the villages all do not need anything at all. So let's see where she actually is. Ah, she's at Askraved. So let's go over there. And maybe we'll see a couple of trolls on the way if we're lucky. If we're not, then so be it. But, oh, it does appear as though our trainer skill is actually doing a not bad job. Although I do believe that one of our other units here, Erasmus, I do believe has a lot of trainer skill. So that's definitely something to be very thankful for. Goodness me. I was actually contemplating not even going for trainer skill. So, yes, okay. So, let's go, shall we? Go with the nurse. Yes, okay, so look at this armor. Absolutely amazing armor. I think it does look a little better than the other armor, but they both look incredibly intimidating, so that's not bad at all. So, let's have a look here. Yes, we have increased our relation from 7 to 8, and that is it, unfortunately. I do not know any poetry, so, yes. And, well, I'm hoping that no one else is going to be encroaching upon my woman, shall we say. Well, that is the old worldy type of looking at things, I suppose, but there we have it. Now, I'm wondering, should I go to the Guildmaster and buy another enterprise here? I think that might be a good idea, because we do have 18,000. I think it might be a pretty good way to make money. So let's see here. 554? Wow. Let's do it. 10,000 gold. Not bad at all. So yes, I did actually win 1 or 2 tournaments, maybe even 3. I'm not entirely sure. There was quite a few going on, and that is the reason why I was able to even get into the feast to begin with, to speak to Chaos Lady Reader, so... that's actually not too bad. So yeah, let's actually attack these trolls. They only have 7, and do bear in mind we do have a pistol. So we should be able to do quite a bit of damage. Now, it doesn't appear as though horse archery has any effect on that, or does it? Because we have a very low proficiency, and if we had a higher proficiency, then we'd have a very good chance of being incredibly accurate. But at the moment, it doesn't appear as though that is the case. So, let's see what I can do here. I'd like to potentially be able to take one of these guys out as best as I can. So, 34 damage, but we have increased our firearms by 5 proficiency points, which is absolutely amazing. I really like that. So let's try and shoot once again. Yes, another 4 proficiency points. Now, what we want to do here is get our infantry at the front, no doubt. Get our cavalry over to the side. I'm a little bit worried about our Chaos Tribesmen, but yes, as you have mentioned numerous times in the comments, the trolls do not kill your units. So, in theory, we should be absolutely fine. And let's just try to get a couple more proficiency points while our troops charge in there. Unfortunately, it does appear as though they are taking quite a lot of damage, and we do need to be very cautious still, even though we are wearing some very, very nice armor. I do believe these trolls could probably kill us very, very easily. So let's try and actually get some of these trolls knocked unconscious as well. I'm not entirely sure whether any of our blunt using weapons will be able to do that, but yes. Thankfully enough, they're not killing anyone. Okay, come on, shoot at him. Unfortunate. Maybe we do need horse archery. It might make a difference. Who knows? Yes, there we go. One of our mounted marauder hunters was able to knock one of the trolls unconscious, so that is going to help us out quite a bit with our money situation. And we have 16 renown just from defeating them, so that is great. We can, of course, get some more prisoners from them, and we're going to be getting some more marauders. Khorne Chaos Knights already, so there we have it. Khorne Chaos Knights very, very soon. And there we have it, 534 gold, and we can level up a huge amount of our units as well. So let's just continue along this line. I do believe Marauder Veterans are probably the way to go, because as far as I'm aware, that is how I did it. I went from Marauder Veterans to Marauder Champion, and then so on and so forth from there. Now, let's head over to Askraved, because I do believe it would be a good idea to... Really? Hello? Well, should I? Hello? Oh my goodness. No. Just no. I know what it is. I know what it's like to have really big units that drain your wages considerably, and they are, of course, going to have a very exuberant amount of money that you have to pay for their weekly wages. So, yeah, we're just going to be leaving that for now, and hopefully we'll actually head on to somewhere else. We might be able to head on to Mount Veneer and potentially find a ransom broker. That would be rather nice, although I wouldn't mind finding more trolls, because, goodness me, 14 renown for that? That was very, very nice, I must admit. So maybe it would be a good idea if we could find some of those. Well, what I might do, actually, is... it appears that, okay, Erasmus is near Mount Veneer, which is his home. My success here gave me a thirst for more, so I decided it was best for my career if I moved to Mordheim, and made my name there. My father taught me how to use every kind of handheld weapon. He died while I was young, but not before I had learnt enough to be able to hold my own, and protect my family against the Empire. I stayed and fought until I heard about the pit fight in Mordheim and the money and the respect that comes from being victorious there. Since I joined, I only ever lost twice, once to an ogre and another time to a black orc big boss. I made full recoveries, and since then I am unbeaten. Once I had retired from fighting, I stayed on as head trainer at Thankol's request. He wanted more time to train the best fighters, to keep more money running in than at other cities. That is what I did, Targ. Mordheim pit fighters are the fiercest in the world. Oh my, that's a very nice background story, I have to admit. And now... we will hopefully find a ransom broker. Please? We have Valans here, and a Chaos Dwarf blunderbuss, as well as a Braganza here. Felix is over there too. Okay, so Valans, we know what he's like. He costs 4,000, I think, but I wouldn't mind getting these Chaos Dwarves, if possible. So let's get them for 560 gold. Not bad at all. Quite cheap, in comparison to those Minotaurs, at least. But, of course, those Minotaurs are probably going to be 10 times as powerful. And, oh wow, we're very lucky enough to have a ransom broker right here. So, let us Sell this one troll for 1,066 gold. Thanks to you in the comments that let me know about that. And we are going to be, I think, taking Eleanor as a companion. Adventure, fun, the thrill of the chase. Riding on the open sea in the face of danger. That is what is important to me. My name is Eleanor Nash, and I used to be captain of the Silver Twilight, until she was burnt to cinders by the Tomb Kings. I have been running around from town to town, but I am getting bored now of beating up all the men and taking their money at poker. It was fun at the start, but now it is old hat. I want a challenge, if you know what I mean. I didn't grow up to live the same low-key life as these scallywags. Ooh. Really? Well, you'd better know how to show a girl a good time, or I won't be hanging around. Don't think that because I am a girl you can take advantage of me. I know all the tricks and more. And if you ask me even once to make you some salmagundi, I will cut your unmentionables off. Oh, wonderful. Okay, yes. I like my... Oh, that's impressive. Yes, I like that. Okay. So, 5,000 gold. That's unfortunate. 5,000 gold. Is that worth it? Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? I think 5,000 gold would be okay. I mean, Minotaurs, they're going to just drain our wages. As you can see, her weekly wage is only 35, so I think we have a very good chance of being able to sustain this. As you see, we still have 4,000, and we are just going to be gaining more from enterprises as well. So, what we're going to do is we're going to head down here, because many of you have stated that there are a lot of trolls in between Kislev and Askraved. So we're going to be heading over here, and we'll see what we can do. Now, the one thing that I would really like to do, in actual fact, is, considering we have such a great relation with the Realm of Chaos, is become a vassal of theirs, and then, hopefully, from there, we'll be able to acquire vast wealth from, of course, the fief's wages and various tariffs and rents that we can gain from there, and then, hopefully, we'll be able to head on and maybe even... Well, I'd like to create our own faction, but it is going to be rather difficult with this amount of troops. As you can see, we only have 73 max. I don't think that's ever going to be able to take anything, unless we have some incredibly elite units, which would be very nice. So let's have a look here. Aha, we have some trolls. We're going to go and chase them down if we can. Ah, there's 8 trolls there. Okay, that's rather nice. Unfortunately, they are rather fast. And it has now just turned to night. So what I think I might do is cut away here, and once I have encountered some trolls, or indeed maybe a larger party, then I will cut back. Okay, so thankfully enough I was able to encounter these trolls, and now let's try to be a little smarter with our units this time around, because last time we just charged in and I think it was a little bit too reckless for my liking. So, we're going to get a little bit of maneuvers going on. And, wait a minute. That might not actually work now, because the trolls do seem to be rather close to our spawn point already. So, well, would it matter? That's a little bit unfortunate, isn't it? Well, we are increasing our proficiency in firearms, I suppose. That's not always a bad thing. And let's try and shoot them. Oh, no. Oh, that was careful. Goodness me. Oh, come on. Let's be cautious. Oh, no. Oh, no. Too close for my liking. Okay, so let's just send in our infantry here. We'll tell our archers to stand close to the battle, but not too close so that they get taken out. And then we'll tell our cavalry to charge in. Wow. Okay, so we haven't actually taken out anyone yet. Ah, there we have it. Okay, as soon as our cavalry goes in, then we are having a very good time of it. Oh, no. No, we don't want to get taken out, that's for sure. And look at our Chaos Dwarves. They seem to be doing a pretty reasonable job. Not entirely sure how much damage they're capable of doing just yet. But hopefully, once we have fought against maybe... I'd like to fight against an enemy vassal if possible. Or potentially someone that, well, is a little weaker than we are. Just because I have a feeling that enemy vassals will have some very, very good units. So that's definitely something that we need to worry about. Now, we have some deserters here. Should we try these out? Empire Veteran Halberdiers, well, that's a little bit problematic because they, of course, will have the ability to kill us. And we do have a lot of cavalry, so maybe not a good idea, maybe, Not sure at the moment, but I am just going to be leveling up a huge amount of our units here. We do have our Chaos Dwarf Annihilators, which one of you stated is one of the best ranged units in the game. And I'm actually thinking, shall we take these guys on? Probably not. They have Reiksguard Knights, Blazing Sun Knights, Warrior Priests, Great Swords, Karoberg Great Swords. No, okay. Yeah, a little bit too many elite units there for my liking, and oh my goodness. Ah, I see. It does appear as though Eleanor and Florin are not having a great time of it. And she says, I must admit it is fun winding up Florin, but at the same time he is a pathetic pain in the behind. Men have this complex where they have to be thought of highly, and they have to be better than their peers, especially women. He sees himself as a really dandy adventurer, full of cunning and wit, but I have taken more money off him at cards and knocked him about more times than I care to remember. The 5 minutes that I've been in your party. He always used to take the same quests as me just so he could do it first, but he never has. Ha ha ha! Not even once. Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure who I like best, to be honest. I do like Eleanor because she does have the ability to use pistols, I do believe, and we're going to side with her, I think. Let's just take a look. Well, Mephelin actually has leveled up first, so let's just look at his skills, and we'll see what he has. Okay, well, we probably want to increase his strength a little bit more so that he can get some more power draw eventually, and we'll increase his weapon master so that he can increase his archery, and we'll get him some more in two-handed and one-handed as well. That seems fine. Now, oh my goodness, no. Okay, I did a good job there, I think, siding with Eleanor, because as you can see, 9 in looting, 5 in tactics, 6 in trade. She is impressive. Wow. Goodness me, I did not even realize this. Okay, well, that is great. She, of course, has a long barrel pistol as well, which is slightly better than what I have. So should I exchange them? Should I exchange them? Let's do it. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, that's actually pretty cool, I have to admit. And she has a pirate cutlass, and of course she has the Eleanor coat. She just needs a hat. She needs a pirate hat. So maybe we'll head down to the pirate place, and we'll see what we can do about that. But yes, we have leveled up once again. Let's get some more strength. And what else shall we go for here? More surgery might be useful. Yeah, I think more surgery would be useful here. Let's do that. And we'll improve our firearm skill. There we have it. Okay, so, yeah, we're actually not doing too badly at the moment. So, let's see if we can find another troll camp, if we can. It does provide a lot of experience, so I'm really happy about that. Ah, Goblin Raiders. Not worth it, I don't think. Ah, okay, well, I think what I'll do is I'll cut away once again, and I'll see if I can find some trolls. But if I cannot, then we'll probably be heading on to an alternate area, and maybe we'll take on some Beastmen, perhaps? Because I do believe they have Minotaurs in their armies, so that might just be as good, or if not better, than the trolls themselves, but who knows? So, yes, once again, I will see you soon. Okay, so, wow, we have actually encountered the largest amount of trolls that I have ever seen, 11. Yes, that's rather breaking the bank, is it not? We only have 58 troops fit for battle here, because of course most of them have been knocked unconscious by our previous adversaries, and we're just going to see what we can do with our archers this time around. So let's get our other units in front, and then we'll get our archers at the back here. Now, we do have Chaos Dwarves, of course. We only have 8 archers, though, which is probably not going to bode too well for us. But, yes, I suppose Chaos Dwarves, considering they are probably the best ranged units we're going to be seeing in quite some time, I think it's rather good that we are using them. And let's just see if I can actually get some more proficiency here. Yeah. Whoa, nice damage we're doing with her pistol, I have to admit. Wow. That's actually very nice. I'm pleased about that. And it does make a unique sound, too, which is rather cool. So, yeah, not bad. Chaos Dwarves showing their mettle here, as well as our mounted Marauder Hunters. Goodness me, we're taking them out very, very easily. And, oh no. Ooh, get away, horsey. We don't want to get taken out here. And, wow, Eleanor has actually gained a kill too. very nice. We have also gained a kill. Not bad. And now all we need to do is make sure we stay alive. Oh yeah! Nice kill right there. And, whoa, Chaos Dwarf Annihilator getting a kill. And it does appear as though we have one of the trolls on the run. That is impressive. So let's take him out. Oh, wow. Okay, I missed that. I was not expecting that, that's for sure. Okay, well, come on. Let's... Never mind. Okay. Well, I suppose it's better for them to have experience as well, because then they can level up into their final evolution. That would be very nice. 22 renown for that. Very nice. And we, of course, have 15 Chaos Tribesmen to take. And I actually have full space now. And, oh, look at that. We have all of our Chaos Dwarves leveled up into Annihilators. Hopefully we'll find a few more of those as time goes on. And look at the amount of experience that we shared within the party. 4,600. Another Khorne Chaos Knight is joining our ranks, as well as a couple more Marauder Champions as well. So, wow, that is a very nice start, I have to admit. We have some very nice units here. And I think next time we're going to see whether I can become a vassal of the Realm of Chaos. And we'll see what kind of fief we get. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. And the Emperor of Sigmar and the Orcs have made peace.